Welcome, Vault Dwellers. My name is Nacho Bidness, and tonight we're wearing the Colonial Duster that we stole off of Preston Garvey, and we're going to be taking a look at the castle at night. I have said before that I don't care for having a lot of lights shining out from my settlements at night, and so I've done a few things, like for example this shack here is only lit using oil lamps and candles, but there are enough people here and enough lights here that there is definitely a distinct glow that can be seen for quite a distance away. And I guess in this case I'm okay with that because there's enough people here and it's a large enough settlement, and that everyone in the Commonwealth is already going to know about it. I'm reminded a little bit of Diamond City in that you can see Diamond City for miles away. In fact, the first time I saw it was on the roof of the Corvega plant all the way up in Lexington. So while we pass the mysterious electrical glitch, going in through one of the main entrances, and we've seen this part before in the daytime, but I did want to just take a run through the main streets of the town after dark. For example, we've got that Super Salon sign up there with the spotlight on it. The streets are well lit. There's a hotel in town. And generally, I just wanted to show this off because it did, in fact, take quite a bit of time to do all the lighting here. Now, I do have switches on most of the buildings. For example, that one there controls that building. But I didn't quite go to the level of what I did over at Sunshine Tidy's Co-op of every building is individually switched. Got a little spotlight there to shine on that sign, let you know that you are entering the Minutemen headquarters, as if you didn't already know. And when you come through this other main entrance on this side, you've got that nice big bright billboard, the veterinarian station there, and the mega surgery center sign is all lit up over there. We'll take a look at that in a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to run up these stairs and come through here because I wanted to show off what's inside the walls this time. And I wanted to start at this end by coming down these stairs into a little seating area. I didn't really know what to do with this space. If you have ideas, I'd be interested to hear them in the comments. Kind of our first major set piece here is the war room. And there is no fighting allowed in the war room, which is a callback to Dr. Strangelove. Probably the funniest movie about the end of the world that was ever made. And if you are a Fallout fan and you haven't seen Dr. Strangelove, do yourself a favor and go find it on Netflix or whatever and watch it. So under the stairs of many of the revolutionary heroes of the United States, the Minutemen can sit at this big conference table and plan their next settlement takeover or the next raider gang that they're going to eliminate, and generally have their conferences. Got a junk station here which has some stuff that was really actually pre-existing here, just didn't bother scrapping it. And this is a little bedroom slash shack that I've built inside the castle walls. Did that for a couple spots as a place for merchants that live inside to live in. This is the clothing store slash salon. A haircut's only 5 caps, which is a great deal. There's your barber's chair over there. I'm not going to go inside of all of these little shacks, but I did want to show this one off because this one is my personal bathroom. And while the fixtures in here are nicer than most of the other bathrooms, I didn't want to go too far and completely break the scrappy vibe of the settlement as a whole. My bathroom is, of course, next to my private quarters here, which contain a reminder from the great big battle that we had to take the fortress back from the Mirelurks. That's a Mirelurk Queen claw hanging on the wall there. Got a computer to work at and a conversation pit, but I think the neatest thing in here is the passage over to the armory is in here. And what I have done is I said, no, if there was ever a coup in the Minutemen, or invaders had gotten this far, I'd like to be able to bar that door and have a bolt hole and another way to get out of here. So behind this bookcase door is a power door, which is activated by a hidden switch inside this Nuka machine. First saw the hidden switch thing on Rocket Reborn's channel, and I will put a link to his video in this description below. And we can run inside here, and from this side we can lock the door such that the switch in the Nuka machine won't operate this door. And so while they're out there wondering where I've gone, or if they figure out that there is a powered door there and they're pounding on it and trying to get through it, I, in the meantime, have run down here and escaped into the tunnels and headed off to the armory. Maybe to find some more Minutemen, maybe just to get some bigger guns. Let's go back out and go ahead and get that closed back up. Take a look at the next thing, which is actually just the view through a window over here. I'm not going to walk down to the water purification station. Just kind of wanted to let you take a peek at it through the window, see what it looks like when it's lit. Next thing that we're going to go past here is that surgery center that the sign outside was advertising. Got a doctor's office there, as well as the surgery chair. I'd have liked to have put some additional decoration here, but again, just running really on the ragged edge of having crashes. This is Jan's place, and I think that the pathfinding to the other bar is broken. This bar is incredibly popular, and this is actually not even the most crowded that I've seen it. I've seen it literally shoulder to shoulder inside there and spilling out into the hallway. And I figured that Jan needed some kind of gimmick to be drawing this many people in, so Jan tends bar in her underwear, and I like to imagine that sometimes she'll get up and dance on the bar kind of like Coyote Ugly style. The last little thing that we have not talked about yet or shown is the armory itself, and that's of course over here. And with the aid of a mod, I have put a working armory door there. Took a little bit of fiddling to make sure that it actually cleared this other building and didn't flip through it, but I like the way it looks. Inside is our armor merchant, and hidden in this dark corner back here is a cabinet, which is the other end of the tunnel. Figure that if I'm running through there, I can shove that cabinet out of the way and make my way down this hallway to the armory proper. I did put an ashtray outside here because Ronnie Shaw is always smoking inside here, which strikes me as exceptionally stupid in a room that's full of explosives, but what do I know? This is one of the few rooms in the old settlement that is, in fact, fully decorated. And the lighting in here is something that I think bears mentioning because it's especially apparent over here. I wanted to have something with some nice, strong shadows and some, basically to draw attention to the corners of the room. And what I did was I used a spotlight from a mod, which you can just barely see sticking through the ceiling there. I left it just a tiny bit exposed so I could grab it if I needed to. And I used Place Anywhere to move that inside the ceiling. And then I used this fluorescent light to both give some fill light, but also to give the impression that that is, in fact, where that strong light source is coming from. So it's a little trick with layering a couple different kinds of lights. Might be something worth trying in one of your own settlements. And there we have it. That is the castle. And even though I was not able to fully decorate it because I was just running out of processor basically on my console, I am overall pleased with the result. And if you are pleased with the result, please hit that like button down below. If you want to see more, take a look around the channel. Maybe take a look at the charisma tutorial. I show how to get 50 people in a settlement with that. And if you like that one too, be sure to subscribe. If you didn't like this video, please tell me why down in the comments, and I will try and do it better next time. Until next time, my name is Nacho Bidness, and I'm saying it's a great big wasteland out there. Let's go have fun in it.